this video, I would like to share with you some free resources where you can generate AI images. Sorry for that. That's where my acting career stopped. So in this video, I would like to show you some resources where I get AI generated images for free. So the first one I would like to show you is Blue Willow. I think you all might know this. I was kind of late to jump on this bandwagon. So head over to their site, Blue Willow. Hit join the free beta, that Discord icon there. Then a prompt should appear, like with the inviting. You just accept the link. I won't be doing this because I've already got one. So now let me launch my Discord. Go to open Discord. So this is the first one where you could generate AI images. The other one is I'll show you shortly. So go to their server here, Blue Willow. You got a bunch of these rooms. Click any one of those. So now to get started, what you do is just hit / and you'll get these prompts. You click the first one, /imagine. Now you can select, you can start typing the prompts, like the images which you want to generate. So in my case, let's say I want a iPhone, realistic Steve Jobs, and hit enter. Now it will take some time to generate it for me. Let's wait for some time. For you it will be within seconds. So this is what Blue Willow gave me. It gave us 4 images, and if you see down here, we've got 2 rows. One is from U1 to U4 and the other one is from V1 to V4. So what this is, say you like the first image, you just hit U1 so that upscales it for you, which means it basically increases the size of the image and it disregards the other 3. Or else say you want this one but not this one, you want a other version of this. So what you would do is you hit V1. So it will give us 4 different versions of the same image. So if I scroll down, so this is the first one. This is after hitting the U1. It upscaled the first image for me. So the other one was the V1. So if I scroll down, someone else upscaled it for me. Let's wait for some time and the 4 other versions of the image would appear. So this is the result of after clicking V1. We get 4 versions of the first image. So now the idea is basically to give it some adjectives which best describes what you want to render out. So let's say iPhone this time, but now I don't want to give Steve Jobs because I don't want Steve Jobs, nothing against him. 4K, let's say let's give as futuristic iPhone 4K realistic. So there's another parameters which you could pass, which is called something called as AR, which is the aspect ratio. It can be aspect ratio of 3:2, which is landscape. If I hit enter, so while that's loading, let me show you in that docs. So Blue Willow docs. If you go here, you could actually read what everything means, but in our case, let's say aspect ratio right here. So as you can see, this is what we just entered was AR 3:2, which is landscape. You could also go for a portrait one, just 2:3. So I heard a noise from this. So this is what Blue Willow gave me. So say out of these 4 images, this best describes mine. The third one, I hit V3, which will give me 4 more versions of that. Anyway, now what if you want to render out an image? This one is good. So okay, what I was saying was, what if you want to render out an image which say is from Google Images. So if I go here and say cars, go to images here, and I want a AI generated image of this car, but not this picture exactly. So what I could do is I could copy the image link, go back here. Yeah, so it's given me 4 versions of that. I could just hit, I guess all look quite the same. I could go with U3, it'll upscale this for me, and I can download it. So now let me say again, prompt realistic image 4K of this. If I just hit that, enter, it should now give me an image based on this image. Now let us wait for that. So as you can see here, it's given me 4 different variation of this image, but this time generated by an AI. So this is basically the first resource which I wanted to show to you. And yeah, before moving on, you have here, like when you go to the server, these are the different rooms. The best one is probably the one where there is not much traffic. Yeah, so that's the first resource. The next one which I would like to show you is called Lexica. So in this case, say you are not able to come up with the prompts for rendering out the images. So what you could do is go here, just click on one of these, and it's got this prompt here. You could just basically just copy this, paste it here, and in theory it should generate a similar image to that. So let us wait while that is done, and we'll explore this resource a little more. So once you've copied it, you could paste it there, or you could say open in editor here, and you could say generate. So I think this is probably my favorite out of the two, because it's got a much more appealing design, and there's no traffic, it's just you. Okay, so it's generated for us here. Yeah, so this is what Blue Willow gave us. Anyway, that's basically Blue Willow. So this is Lexica now. So yeah, so now you could probably say artistic and hit generate. It'll generate more for you. And here, if you see here the dimensions, you could actually customize your dimensions. So for me, in my case, I want it to be portrait. I hit portrait, hit artistic, okay, fine. And you could also give it some negative prompts, so that when it renders out an image, it basically removes certain aspects of your images. So in this case, let's say I don't want the black painting, and I hit generate. It should remove some, it should take this into consideration now. You could do the same thing for again, sorry, I forgot that. You could go here and you could do the same thing for Blue Willow. You just give it a parameter of no. So this will basically tell it to take out that aspect of the image. So this is what Lexica gave me, these 4 images, which is nice, which is very cool. So in here, if I go and hover here, you could again generate some versions. You could probably upscale it. You could outpaint it. What outpaint does is it kind of takes the field of view a little bit more far. So once this is generated, let me click that. Okay, any time now? Almost there. Okay, cool. It's taking some time. Okay, so it's given us the 4 versions of that images. So now if I hit outpaint, what it should do is it should take the camera and pull it back a little bit. Yeah, so now it's given me an image, basically the image which I outpainted. So basically it took the camera and pulled it back a bit. So this is what it gave me. So now say we could do the same thing here. We could upload an image. Say I've got one, should be no, this one. This looks good. Okay, I could give this, and I could give a prompt, say based on this image, give me an iPhone. So hit generate. So it should generate an image based on this image. So it should have a similar artistic style of this. Okay, so it didn't quite give, okay, yeah, it did give me an iPhone here. So that is basically it. So these are some resources which I wanted to share with you. But before you all leave, I wanted to try out an experiment. So if I head over to chat GPT, and so basically the experiment is, what if we give this prompts to ChatGPT and basically train it to give us a prompt which we want. So I could say based on these prompts from Stable Diffusion. So let me give it one, and two would be, I'll give it 3 prompts basically. Let me say this one, it looks nice. I'll copy this, paste it here, and third, I'll go here. This is nice, I like this raccoon. Okay, I'll copy this, paste it here, and these prompts from Stable Diffusion, learn it. I'll just say learn it. Okay, now in a similar format, give me a prompt of, say chef. I'll stop generating for a second. Now I hit enter. So it should, a world renowned chef. Okay, so it's given us a prompt. I just wanted to see whether this will work or not. Okay, this is quite descriptive. Copy this, open an editor, and instead of this I paste this, and let's see what Lexica gives us. I just wanted to try this out, what happens. Let's see. Okay, so this is what we got. Okay, this is also quite good. Okay, that's basically it for the experiment as well. I don't know whether that was a failure or not, but it gave me what I wanted anyway. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching.